So what you're gonna do to make a new slot for the arenas is you're gonna copy a slot that you know works. For example, I'm just gonna copy mine. Um, I would recommend doing this all the way to here down, but I think once you save it, it just changes everything. So now what you have to edit from this is the name if you want to have any difference, which I'll do since it's just gonna copy both. Um, I'm just gonna copy one or make one from here, it doesn't matter. Test, it's gonna be test two, and add it, and save this, um, save it, I'm gonna copy this, and now you're gonna look for an arena that you know works. So, like I said, I just go through the empty spaces between these. So, for example, I have 897. So as you can see, from 896 to 900, it should be available. I'm gonna do 898. That should work. And then I'm just gonna save this like it is. Just make sure, of course, that your playable, menu selectable, and other things are there or are true, like for universe mode or that. But then you're just gonna bake your. Oh, this wasn't it. You're gonna bake your data folder, but I just gotta wait for the game to open now. So you bake it. Now let's just wait for it to open, and it should be there. You can see there it is. This is test two. This is test arena, which is mine. And this is the test version that I'm doing. All you're gonna do is just enter a match real quick to make sure it works. If it doesn't crash, it means the slot is good, and you can use it like it is in this case. So now the important things that you want to do is to start creating a folder structure. For example, I'm doing it in arenas one. I'm obviously going to try to separate it once I start working on something else. But main things you want to do is grab a preload, which is this is the structure in which it comes in CakeView, which is you can see it's arena main, and then you would just grab the one that you copied from. For example, I used mine, which is I don't even remember, but you would just grab the arena that you copied. For example, I think no, 900 is SmackDown. I think it was. So you would just extract this and just change it to your ID, like I did for mine, which is now 897. Um, you would also want to grab the arena definition, the same file structure. It's an environment arena devs. Um, environment arena devs, and you would just grab again any of these or the one that you're using for 700 or 900, whatever you use. I don't honestly don't remember which one I used, to be honest with you, but any arena that works, like Raw, SmackDown. If in this case you're going to use an arena with no LED posts, grab something like that. I can't remember which arenas don't use it, but the ones that have LED, you would maybe want to avoid because then your ring posts are going to have the LED posts, even though you use custom ones. Um, and then the arena dev and the preload, you're going to extract them. The preload is to edit simple stuff like the lightning colors, not how it shows, but the colors, the ropes, and the simple MTLS stuff like what textures they'll use. Turnbuckle, the turnbuckle MTLS, the turnbuckle cover, the ring apron, the ring mat. If you have LED, but in this case, like you can see, it doesn't. It's marked like false. I'm not sure if you can add these entries if yours is an LED arena. The stairs, MTLS, the commentary seat, all of that. And this is for the like the image that shows in the menu display when you're playing. I haven't changed that, so I'm not entirely sure how that goes. I would assume it's just changing this hash for another texture. And the arena dev, it's not going to come with these tags. It's just going to come like this. But you can find the arena dev identifiers. I can send that to you in a bit if you want, or you can find it. I think it was in PWM or in Discovery. I'm not entirely sure. But these are what controls what. For example, if we want to change the barricade to something in specific, you would grab the barricade JSFB, which would come again in arena, um, commonest barricade, and you would choose, for example, LA Hall. You see this barricade JSFB, you want to extract the complete folder. And from this folder, you want to start working like I did in my case, which have barricade, underground barricade, have the textures here, and I have the models here, and I have the JSFB. And if you see, for example, the JSFB for barricade, it has all this information. The way you're going to change it, it's pretty simple for these because you're sure that this is the MDL you're going to change for yours. These both are the MTLS you want to change for yours. But sometimes, like with floor, maybe there's, well, no, it's practically the same thing. But what I want to tell you is that, for example, if you want to, I don't know, let's say you're going to change the barricade and you're unsure if this is the right MDL to change or MCD, whatever, and you're not sure if it is, what you would do is you would open Cake View and look for the MCD of the one you're using. Just copy this path, go into the hash generator, paste it there. It'll give you a hash, and then you can find it. It's not going to show for mine because they're already edited. But for example, if I go to the barricade MCD and I look for it, it's going to show off here. And that's it. You're going to save, serialize, bake, and the way to have this changed is you're going to grab the hash of the JSFB for the barricade and you're going to put it inside the definition, which would be identifier for. You paste it, you save it, it serializes, and you bake. That's pretty much the fundamental to every piece of these. Like I did the same thing for the Titantron, the ring default, the stadium, the floor mattress, the floor, and the barricade. I still need to check a couple of others like the lightning, but that's basically the same thing. And this, for example, this is the this last part is the prop set, which I can get into once you're a little bit more advanced into it. But other than that, it's practically that.